Hi everyone, I hope we are all well and we are staying safe at home. I thought I'd just do a really quick maths lesson on time. So we use time to know during the day when events happen, whether that's in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening or at night. And here I have a clock that we can use. This is an analog clock and here this is called the clock face. Now clocks have hands, they're not the same as these hands. These are called the hands here and it's got two hands. We have the longer hand here and in this case it's blue and this is the minute hand, and we have the short hand here and this is the hour hand. When this points to an hour, it tells us what hour it is. Okay, so when our minute hand is at the top of the clock and it's pointing to the number 12, this means it is o'clock. And our hour hand has to be pointing at one of the hours on the clock. So this time shows here, I'm showing 1 o'clock because that minute hand is straight up at the 12, so it is at o'clock. So I'm going to move the hand this way. The minute hand and the hour hand always move this way around the clock. This is clockwise. It doesn't normally move this fast round the clock. That is a full hour going all the way around that. It normally takes 60 minutes, but I've just sped it up to show you. So we're now showing 2 o'clock. Move it again, another hour, speeding it up, and does it normally take that quick? 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. And I bet you can guess what that is. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock and so on, and I'm doing a full clockwise turn round that clock, and that is 60 minutes. Right, okay, so that is o'clock. When our big hand is pointing down, so we're not putting up anymore, we're putting down, this towards the number 6 here, this is half past the hour. So this is o'clock, and this is half past. So here we look at the number that the hour hand has just passed, because we were at 8 o'clock and then we've had 30 minutes, which is half an hour. We've gone halfway round the clock, so we're half past the hour. So in this case, we're half past 8. We were at 8 o'clock, now we're at half past 8. 9 o'clock, and then if we look, it's going to make half a turn clockwise. We're halfway past that 9, we're coming to the 10, but we look at the number before. Half past 9. Half past 10. And this is 11 o'clock. Half past 11. 12 o'clock. Half past 12. So I have made some packs for you guys and they'll be at the school and you can come collect them from the office, and they look like this. So there's a drawing pin in here, we have a clock, and we have some clock hands. So I'm just going to undo this here, and then I'm just going to quickly cut this out. So you need a pair of scissors and you just need to cut round. There's some sheets attached onto it, so you can just take that off. Cut round your clock face. So I've just cut out my clock, here we go. And I've also cut out my minute hand, which is my longer hand, and my hour hand. And what I've done is just I've left a little bit of white paper here because you're going to put a drawing pin through them and you just want enough paper to be able to put that drawing pin through. So what I would do first, you might need someone to help you with this bit because it's a little bit fiddly, is use your split pin and you're going to push it through your hour and minute hand. Now I would put the minute hand on top of the hour hand. So the minute hand first, like that, and then the hour hand, because you're going to be moving that minute hand more all the way around the clock. And then push it through the hour hand. There we go. Now you need to push it through to the end, but make sure there's enough room that you can move when you put it onto your clock, so that you can move them independently. There we go. And then you're going to push it through your clock, and there's a guidance hole here to push it through. And then once you've pushed it through like that, this is a split pin, so you just want to take the two parts of the pin and split it like that to keep it secure. I wouldn't make it too tight because you want to move those hands around. And there you have your clock. So I'm going to make 1 o'clock, which means my hour hand would go at the 1 because it's 1 o'clock, and my minute hand would be at the top facing 12. There we go. 1 o'clock, and then I've moved my hand all the way around, my minute hand, keeping that still. Move my minute hand all the way around. Ooh, it's hard to do this holding it up. All the way around, and that would be 2 o'clock. And you guys can have a little go with that. Have a go with doing half past as well, when the minute hand is at the bottom. And then I've also put in your pack a sheet that looks like this, and it says, "Can you help Mr. Owl tell the time? Write the time shown on each clock." So you've got some clocks, and you can make the time on your big clock to help you. If we look at our first one, the hour hand, which is that smaller hand, is pointing to the 3, and the minute hand is pointing to the 12, so that is 3 o'clock. And you've got some half past on there as well, so have a go, see how many we can get right. And then on the next page it says, "Draw the time on each clock," and we've got Mr. Owl here at the top to help us, and we need to have a go at drawing the time on each clock. So draw the minute hand and the hour hand. Remember, our minute hand is the longer one. Yes, so I hope you guys have fun doing those and use your big clock to help you. And if you want to bring in your done sheets, that would be great. I'd love to mark them and have a look at them. So if you put your name at the top, and then me and Miss Parker can have a look at them together. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys are all staying safe. I miss you so much. Bye.